Creating complex sLORETA protocols the easy way with Joule database software. This can be done in 60 seconds or less. We can set up an sLORETA connectivity and power training protocol quickly. Joule fills in the ROI coherence page for you as well as the power page. Let's see how this is done. Of course, we must gather QEEG data and load it into Joule. And there we would pick a symptom. In this case, we picked anxiety, as you can see right here. Or you may pick a network, such as the default mode network, or the salience network, or the central executive network, or the visual or auditory network. Pick a symptom or a network. It will populate the Brodmann head. What you don't see are the gyri sites, which are on a separate page, and they are also selected in harmony with current research. Next, what we're going to do is with our target slider, we're going to move the target slider to 20% so that we were only training the 20 hottest sites that fit into the anxiety protocol that we chose. And that's all we had to do is move the target range, and now we're just looking at 20% of the selected sites. But there's more. Not only can we reduce it to 20%, but we also can deselect bands that we do not wish to train. For example, I deselected delta, I deselected beta and high beta. Now these are just arbitrary choices for our example, but these have been chosen and will be reflected in the protocol that we're about to make. Next, we open up the Joule sLORETA QEEG Pro Protocol tab. I could add surface sites, but in this particular case, I chose to limit it to sLORETA protocols for power and coherence. I click Browse, and I choose the PZOKUL protocol that will train both power and coherence simultaneously. After that's chosen, I click Create Protocol File. Next, I open up Avatar Settings, and you may have never used this tab. It is the Read Write tab that is just to the left of the Acquisition tab. I click on that tab and notice what happens. A new page comes up under the Read Write tab, and it allows me to load protocol and settings. We're going to load the protocol and settings created in Joule right into BrainAvatar directly. This is the protocol that I created with Joule. It was placed into the client's QEEG folder to be used again. We're going to select it and load it into Avatar. Notice the power results. There are both gyri and Brodmann sites selected, and when I go down to the bands, notice that delta, beta, and high beta are not selected because I deselected them in Joule. This will apply to all the gyri and all of the Brodmann sites. But there's more. Now I click ROI Z-score coherence training, and notice that these sites are all filled out. Every single combination is done. Even though BrainMaster is only showing 15 combinations, there are likely hundreds of combinations that Joule has filled out for you. And notice delta, beta, and high beta are not chosen. Now we can open up a special tab in BrainAvatar, and we can see the sLORETA regions that are trained. And those are the bands that are trained, number one. And number two, these same exact sites are trained for coherence, although BrainMaster does not have a display at this time. And now it's time to do %ZOK Z-score training with both power and coherence for sLORETA. And we did this protocol, although this slideshow is over 4 minutes right now, you can do the protocol in 60 seconds or less once you have learned this method. sLORETA training with dry sensor technology is on the move. It's rising. Newer and better and more affordable caps are sure to come. And when you are ready to train with complex sLORETA protocols, Joule database software will be right behind you all the way. To learn more about Joule database software, contact me at my website, www.eegshopping.com, email me at eegvermont@gmail.com, or simply call on the phone. You can request a free demonstration. Joule can not only create complex sLORETA protocols as shown, but it also has thousands of pre-made Surface 1020 protocols for discovery, for Atlantis 4.0, Atlantis 3.0, and GP8E. Learn more about Joule. Contact me soon.